In this lesson, you're going to learn a super simple strategy that you can use every day to exponentially improve your spoken English. Let's dive in. The strategy is called intentional imitation. Intentional imitation is bringing conscious attention to repeating exactly what you hear. Here's how you do it in 5 simple steps. First, find something you enjoy listening to. In this day and age, there are a plethora of options, right? Think podcasts, audiobooks, TED Talks. You can select anything, just make sure that you find it interesting and engaging. Step 2, slow down the playback speed. When you slow down the playback speed, it allows you to really hear the intricacies of the sounds and rhythm patterns that a speaker's using. You can hear those grammatical endings, those past tense endings, the S's for plurals and possessives. And even more importantly, you can hear the rhythm and melody that's underlying the spoken word. Step 3, imitate. Now, here's the key. You're only going to imitate 3 to 7 words at a time. You want to imitate small phrases. Anything longer, and your brain's going to be way too preoccupied with trying to remember the words instead of focusing on the sounds and rhythm patterns that you're hearing. Make use of the pause button. Play a quick phrase, pause, imitate. Play another quick phrase, pause, imitate. Step 4, record yourself. I know this can be so intimidating, but recording your spoken voice, imitating your listening material is going to give you so much more information about your accuracy. So a great way to do this is to pull up your listening material on your computer and then use your phone. Like I have my iPhone, there's an app on here called Voice Memos. You can use that to just record yourself as you're practicing. Step 5, listen to the recording. I know it can feel funny to listen to your spoken voice, but trust me, this gets easier the more you do it. And it's worth it because listening to yourself, listening to your voice as it leaves the mouth and enters the ears is not going to give you an accurate representation of how you sound. Listening to your recorded voice reveals so much more. Listen to your recording and evaluate. What do you like about what you hear? Where do you want to focus for continued improvement? You can repeat this process every day. It only takes just a few minutes, 5 minutes a day, and you will be so amazed at what you begin to notice about spoken English. Intentional imitation really works, and here's why. We don't think about how we speak. Speech is very habitual. We just open the mouth and the sounds and words fly out. When we use intentional imitation and bring conscious attention to hearing and repeating the sounds and rhythm patterns of another speaker, it allows us to notice so much more about the way a language sounds when spoken. When you repeat this process of intentional imitation for just a few minutes each day, over time, the sounds and rhythm patterns of the language become embedded in your subconscious, and you start to use these sounds and patterns in your own speech. I hope you found the lesson helpful. And if you're looking to learn more about how to eliminate accent anxiety, how to become clear and confident in spoken English without worrying about being misunderstood, without having to repeat yourself, and without worrying about being judged as less intelligent, be sure to check out my free Own Your English training. I have a link for you in the video description. As always, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.